anybody who plans to speak in public forum, if you have not signed up, please come do so.
I'd like to call this meeting to order. We're going to start with a moment of silence followed by the Pledge of Allegiance led by Ms. Fugate, with changes and or corrections that we discussed at Monday night's work session. There's also a copy of a proposed resolution for the board agenda item 9D. And there's also a revised copy of the Strategic Marketing Affiliates contract at each board member's place with changes in paragraph number 2 that were discussed on Monday. And
funding from them. Most recently, as we moved, and that move is complete, it's just getting it.
Before even you have all the information. And
it is used, the use of the building would be actually destroying the interior part of the building, and it would destroy the historical value because of that. Because you would have to extensively remodel it to even think about using it for that. And not only that, it won't accommodate 500 to 800 students. There is no way. It's just not big enough. It has the parking that was addressed by Dr. McIntyre. I lived there all my life. I'm going to tell you, everybody knows it's gone down there the many years that it's been in use. There is really no parking down there to be used because what parking there is
these reasons. The other thing is that I know there's just not.
And it's going to be stated in a positive manner because that's what is stated here. That would be to do the renovations at Carter. I do not intend to vote for this, but I'm going to make that as a substitute motion.
thank you, Mr. McMillan. Just before I ask for a second for that motion, I don't know if you had a chance to review. I took the liberty of drafting a motion that explicitly talks about Carter. It's before you on the table, and did you I know that's the motion. Mr. McMillan, I know Mr. McMillan's offering a substitute motion. I'm just wondering if this language reflects what your substitute motion is.
I don't know. It was down under some other stuff, and I was not aware that it was here.
I'll read it for the benefit of people watching. It says, whereas the Knox County Board of Education, because I agree with you, Mr. McMillan, that, I mean, anyone who's been following those meetings, that, you know, that they approved $10 million of the $15 million, and the $5 million that they withheld was for Carter. So, I mean, I don't think anyone's trying to deny that. This says, whereas the Knox County Board of Education has a long and excellent track record of successfully renovating schools, including facilities as old as and older than Carter Elementary School, and whereas the proposed renovation of Carter Elementary School is a fiscally responsible and educationally sound solution for the deficiencies in the building, And whereas the proposed renovation of Carter Elementary School will create an appropriate and highly functional instructional space and learning environment, now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Education of Knox County as follows. The Knox County Board of Education affirms the Knox County Schools 2011 to 13 capital improvement plan as recommended by the superintendent, previously approved by this board. So I just offer that. I think that might reflect what you're trying to do.
I think basically it does the same thing, except there's no mention of money. If it's a formal resolution in here, should not mention the $5 million.
Point of information, this is for, if you substitute to confirm this, and then correct me if I'm wrong, Madam Law Director, but then we are not, all we're doing is becomes the issue of this resolution. Which means we cannot take up the entire capital plan and amend the capital plan, which is what's on the floor right now.
I was going to say, right now, the motion on the floor is what Ms. Alexander read. And Mr. McMillan offered a substitute motion, which I don't think I heard a second, and if I missed it, I apologize.
I will offer this as a substitute motion.
Do a second, my